from your perspective, Chris, what would you say are some of the main points that a new trader should work on? Or what differentiates a trader who's in that 3 to 5 year period and the ones who blow up? If you were going to give a new trader comes up to you and says, Chris, I'm going to open a Pepperstone account. I want to get going. I'm pretty new to the game. What would be your advice in a nutshell to them?
My first thing that I would be saying to them is what why are you trading? What are you trying to achieve? Obviously, we're all trying to make money, but why? What does that look like to you? Are you trying to double your account overnight? If so, there's a good chance that you're going to blow up pretty quickly because the risk that you're taking on is too much. It can happen. I'm not saying it can't happen. But you just need to realize if you're going to take that amount of risk on, then, there are some consequences around that. Or you're going to take a much more measured stance and try and maybe target or look to try and grow your account in a disciplined way. I don't personally like to target a specific amount in any kind of shape or form. That's not how my system works. But ideally, you need to have an objective about what you're trying to achieve. How do I grow the capital in my account? And how does that fit in with my lifestyle and trading? So, I'd say to people, what do you do as a career? What do you do as a profession? If you're a farmer and you're out there in the fields all day long, you can't be in front of the screen. You may not have access to, to look at your mobile phone or even check prices, but you're certainly not going to be in front of your screen for a period of time. So you need to find a strategy that fits in with that lifestyle and your circumstances. If you've got 10 kids, the ability to be in front of the screens the whole time, you get the point. You have to fit, your strategy needs to be beholden to those circumstances and the time in front of screens and all those factors as well. What's your financial situation? What are you trying to achieve? So I think those are the first points. That's what is your set of objectives? What's your lifestyle or circumstances? How active can you be? And then I think, just how your mind works. I'm a big numbers guy. I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to statistics, and I like to put probabilities around various things, and that really appeals to me. The sort of the statistical side of trading, but to other people that couldn't be further from the truth, and they might fast paced and those factors. So again, that sort of plays into how I like to do it. So I look at, the mean reversion side of things comes into my statistical edge. I'm looking at standard deviations and probabilities and areas on a statistical basis where we could see turning points. But again, that's just what I'm into. So again, the type of trading reflects the sort of characteristics that you're interested in as well. And I think you can start devising a trading plan around that. What's my strategy? How am I going to execute on my strategy? How am I going to, review my strategy, look back and say I did everything really well, from executing a trade, managing risk in the trade, extracting the most out of a trade, the whole sort of shebang when it comes to trading plans and processes and frameworks. But I think when you're starting off, those are the questions that are asking. You need to come up with a framework and a process and a trading plan, and that needs to be specific to your financial situation, your lifestyle, and your circumstances, and ultimately, how your mind works and what you're interested in.
Yeah, and it's overlooked by many people, isn't it? They don't think about what they're doing and what they're trying to achieve. So yeah, great point. Right, thank you, Chris. So I'm going to put some bits and pieces in the links in the description below. You guys can go and check out Chris's Daily Fix. You can go and check out Pepperstone. Obviously, we'll have a link to those guys in the description below. Anywhere else they can find you? Is it going to be the Pepperstone website, or have you got any social media they can look at?
Well, my personal social media, I'm fairly active. I'm pretty addicted to it myself, to be honest. Chris Weston _ PS is the handle. We've got a company one as well, which we tweet fairly actively on as well. Pepperstone, you just find it by searching in there. But Chris Weston _ PS would be the place. We do a bit and pieces on other social, but really it's Twitter and Instagram, not Instagram, and Telegram, where we're putting the bulk of our sort of correspondence and comms, risk events, interesting charts and other factors and links to articles that we're writing. So that might be something that you might be interested in following.
Brilliant. Well, thank you, Chris, for your time. Very insightful, very interesting. And if you guys like this, you know what to do. You give it a like, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to say anything to Chris, stick it in the comment section below. Have a discussion about it. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? This is trading, guys. No one has ever got the same opinion. And just appreciate your time, Chris. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you for having me on. I mean, obviously watch your show regularly. So it's, I think going back to your point there, I think, I'm sure a lot of people will disagree with some of the stuff, but I'm really happy to debate all this stuff with you at any time. So, and have converse with you. So do reach out and tell us what's troubling you and how you work, and we'll be really open to discussions around that as well.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you.